What if everything you've ever questioned about yourself? Why you feel different? Why the world never made sense? Why you've always longed for something more? Wasn't a flaw, but a sign? What if the dreams you thought were fantasy were actually memories? And what if right now, as you see this, something ancient inside you is waking up? Because it's finally time, the Pleiadian High Council is calling you. This urgent message was seeded across time to reach you now. And once you hear it, you'll never see yourself or this world the same way again. You didn't find this by accident. Something called you here, something ancient, something that's been trying to reach you across dimensions, waiting patiently for the exact moment when you would be ready. That moment is now. This message is for you, because you are not just human. You are a starseed. And the Pleiadian High Council is reaching out to you now, not to awaken you, but to remind you. You've always been awake. You've just been distracted. Let's begin. The Pleiadians have known you long before this lifetime. Their connection to you runs deeper than memory, deeper than time. They are not just beings from a distant cluster of stars. They are your soul family, your cosmic guides, and your ancient kin. They have walked beside you through lifetimes, whispered to you through intuition, and protected you through challenges you didn't even know were tests. They are speaking to you now because the world is approaching a turning point, a vibrational shift. And you, yes, you, have a role in this that no one else can play. The illusion is breaking. Look around. Can you feel the pressure building? Can you see the cracks forming in the fabric of the old world? Systems that once seemed untouchable are collapsing. Beliefs that defined entire generations are dissolving. The Earth herself is shaking off the chains of density, rising into a new vibration. And every soul on this planet must now choose: evolve or resist, awaken or remain numb, step into your divine identity or get swept away in the chaos of forgetting. You feel this choice within you. That's why you're here. You've known since childhood that this place never felt quite right. Maybe you struggled to fit in. Maybe you questioned rules that everyone else blindly followed. Maybe your sensitivity made you feel like a misfit, when in truth, it was a gift, an indicator that your soul had not fully forgotten where it came from. The Pleiadians have watched you carry this light through lifetimes of trial, and they have protected that light within you, even when you couldn't see it yourself. But now, it's time to reclaim it. The truth is, you were never meant to remain asleep. You came here for a reason. You agreed to descend into this density, to wear the costume of limitation, to forget, just long enough so that your remembering could become the spark that ignites others. You are a frequency holder, a grid activator, a living key coated with information that can awaken entire fields of consciousness. And yet, you forgot. Not because you were weak, but because forgetting was part of the design. Earth is a realm of amnesia, a place where beings come to remember who they are from within the deepest illusion of separation. From the moment you were born, you were surrounded by programs of fear, of scarcity, of disconnection. You were taught that power lies outside of you, that God is elsewhere, that your worth must be earned. But even under the weight of this forgetting, your soul whispered to you. It still does. It's the voice that told you there's more to life than this. The one that nudges you when you see repeated numbers or hear a lyric that seems written just for you. It's the knowing you feel when the stars call your name or the moonlight feels like home. You didn't imagine it. You didn't make it up. That was them. The Pleiadians are not a myth. They are not fantasy. They are real, and they are here. Not in ships that land in public squares or broadcasts over your television, but in light, in vibration, in frequency. They reach you through dreams, through synchronicities, through those impossible coincidences that pull you back to your path just when you thought you'd lost it. They are here now because the Earth is rising, and so must you. And one of the clearest signs of this rise is happening beneath your feet, in the Earth's electromagnetic field. The Schumann resonance, once stable for decades, is now spiking, fluctuating in unpredictable waves. These bursts are not random. The Pleiadian High Council confirms they are markers of Earth's quantum shift, evidence that Gaia is pulsing with new energy, ready to shed the old dimensional skin. These resonant frequencies act like cosmic alarms. When they spike, they send ripples through your nervous system, through your DNA, and through the energy grids that link human consciousness to the planetary body. That's why you've been feeling waves of exhaustion, bursts of anxiety, followed by sudden clarity, and even moments of blissful stillness that seem to come from nowhere. The Earth is not breaking down. It is leveling up. And those spikes in the Schumann field? They are activation codes, aligning you with your original mission. The Pleiadians remind you, during these high-frequency windows, your thoughts manifest faster. Your emotions amplify. Your physical body may feel disoriented, but your soul is upgrading. Rest. Breathe. Allow. These aren't symptoms of sickness. They're signs of transformation. The old matrix is being scrambled. The veil is thinning. You are being prepared to live from the truth of who you are. Not from programming, not from past pain, but from divine presence. This is why they are here. This is why they have waited so long. This is why they're speaking now. Because the timeline is collapsing, and the new one is being born. Through you. Your DNA, yes, your spiritual DNA, is awakening. Dormant codes buried in your being are coming online. You are being realigned with your original blueprint, the version of you that exists beyond trauma, beyond limitation, beyond fear. And with this activation comes responsibility. The Pleiadian High Council wants you to understand. You are not here to be a bystander in this shift. You are here to lead, not by preaching, not by forcing, but by embodying, by becoming the frequency of what this new Earth is calling in. That means releasing what no longer aligns. It means shedding the masks you've worn to survive in a world that never truly saw you. It means walking away from relationships, jobs, patterns, and identities that keep you small. It means facing your shadows, not to punish yourself, but to reclaim the power that was buried within them. The truth is, awakening isn't always gentle. It is a death of sorts, a shedding of the old self. But from that death comes rebirth, a remembrance, a return. The ego will resist. It will cling to what's known. It will try to convince you that you're being foolish, unrealistic, and delusional. But that voice is not your soul. It is the voice of your programming, the echo of a matrix designed to keep you asleep. And that matrix is breaking. The structures built on control, on fear, and on domination are crumbling. The illusions are being exposed. And as they fall, there will be panic, confusion, attempts to tighten control. But don't be afraid. This is all part of the process. The darkness is not winning. It is simply being revealed. And in that revelation, the light can finally shine. You are the light. You always have been. The earth is speaking, and her voice is the frequency of truth. You've heard whispers of it. On alternative channels, through mysterious charts showing strange whiteout events and sudden bursts of electromagnetic activity. These are not anomalies. They are signals, sacred signals. The Pleiadian High Council confirms what humanity has witnessed recently in the form of Schumann resonance spikes is part of a much larger activation sequence, one that was prophesied, one that was timed to this very moment. The Earth is pulsing with ascension codes. These bursts of resonance aren't just planetary. They are deeply personal. Every time the Earth vibrates higher, your own internal frequency is called to rise with her. Your nervous system, your cellular memory, and your dormant spiritual DNA, they're all being recalibrated. You may have noticed the signs: sudden fatigue, dizziness, heart flutters, sleep disruptions, and moments of euphoria followed by emotional purging. These are not random. These are side effects of energetic upgrades. And it's not happening to you. It's happening for you. The Earth is ascending. And you, starseed, light anchor, frequency keeper, you are meant to ascend with her. You are part of the planetary grid system. You are part of the living circuit. When the resonance spikes, it's not just a scientific event. It's a divine call to align. And the Pleiadians are asking you now to respond. So what do you do during these spikes? You pause. You breathe deeper than usual. You shut down the noise. You place your hand over your heart and listen. You hydrate your body, not just with water, but with light. Go outside, face the sun, feel the earth beneath your bare feet. These spikes are amplifiers, and whatever state you are in, they will magnify. If you're in fear, they will expand it. But if you're in their presence, they will catapult you into higher states of awareness. These moments are windows. The Pleiadians want you to know. The veil grows thinner during Schumann bursts. You may receive sudden clarity, downloads, images in meditation, and messages in dreams. Act on them. Write them down. They are not coincidences. They are codes. The Earth is not just shifting. She is initiating. And you are her chosen conduit. You are not here to observe from the sidelines. You are not here to repeat patterns. You are not here to hide. You are here to awaken others. And you do that first by reclaiming your own energy. The Council speaks clearly now. The Matrix, this artificial grid of limitation, fear, and separation, is collapsing under the weight of its own lies. It cannot survive in the new light frequencies. But even as it collapses, it will try to pull you back in. It will do this through distraction, fear, propaganda, and emotional triggers. That's why your awareness is your greatest protection. The Schumann spikes don't just activate you. They reveal what still needs clearing. If anxiety surfaces, let it move. If grief rises, let it release. These are not setbacks. These are energetic toxins leaving your field. Stay awake in these moments. Stay grounded. Stay clear. And remember, this is not about perfection. It's about alignment. The Pleiadian High Council wants you to understand something you may not have been told before. You are not broken. You are remembering. And in that remembrance, you reclaim what was hidden for lifetimes. Your ability to feel beyond the physical is not a flaw. It is a superpower. Your sensitivity is not weakness. It is your antenna. You are built to sense the unseen, to feel the subtle, and to decode the energy beneath the noise. That's why you feel overwhelmed in crowds. That's why you sense people's intentions before they speak. That's why silence often speaks louder than words for you. Your soul didn't come here to be normal. It came here to be awake. And now that you are, the world around you may seem more chaotic than ever. That's because you're no longer hypnotized. You're seeing the unraveling. You're witnessing the death of an old paradigm. The Pleiadians say, let it fall. Don't mourn the structures that kept humanity small. Don't grieve the illusions that comforted you into forgetfulness. Their time is over. This is the moment for courage. The Matrix will whisper, "Stay quiet. Be afraid. Play it safe." But your soul will scream, "Speak, shine, remember." So speak. Speak truth, even if your voice shakes. Share your knowing, even if your hands tremble. Shine your light, even if it makes others uncomfortable. This world does not need more conformity. It needs more authenticity. It needs more people who remember who they are when all the false layers are stripped away. And you? You're one of them. You didn't come here to fix the system. You came here to birth a new one, and birthing is not comfortable. It's raw. It's powerful. It's sacred. The contractions you feel, inside and outside, are part of this labor. The Schumann spikes? They are planetary contractions, Earth's body pulsing with the power of a new beginning. You are part of that birth canal. You are helping to midwife a new reality into being. The Pleiadians want you to trust that. But trust requires surrender. It means letting go of needing to know every step. It means following the feeling, the pull, the alignment, even when the path doesn't make sense, especially when it doesn't make sense. You were never meant to walk a linear path. You are a multidimensional being navigating a holographic universe. Time is not what you think it is. The past and future are not separate. They are spirals, folding into each other in the now. And the now is the only place where transformation can occur. So be here. Not in the regrets of yesterday, not in the anxieties of tomorrow. Here, breathe into this moment. Anchor your light here. That is how you change the timeline. The more present you become, the more power you access. Because the present moment is where Source lives. And when you live from that space, you become unshakable. This is the state the Pleiadians live in, and it is the state they are guiding you toward. But to live in presence, you must release your attachments, the labels, the roles, the identities that no longer serve your evolution, the idea that you must hustle, strive, and prove your worth. You don't need to be more. You just need to remember more of who you already are. And that remembering happens in stillness. Take time each day to unplug, to sit with yourself, to ask your higher self to reveal the next right step, not the entire staircase, just the next aligned action. That's all you need. One aligned step, repeated again and again, becomes a path of light. And as you walk it, others will see, they will ask. They will be activated by your presence, not your words, your being. This is how the new earth is built. Not with institutions, but with intention. Not with power structures, but with inner power. Not through force, but through frequency. You are the frequency holder, and the earth needs you now, clear, focused, and sovereign. So what do you do when the world around you feels like it's collapsing? You hold your center. You protect your peace. You cultivate inner stillness. You become the eye of the storm. And when the Schumann resonance spikes again, and it will, you receive it like a gift. You ground it into your body. You use it to purge what no longer serves. You open yourself to higher guidance. These are not random surges. These are divine pulses from the Earth's heart, syncing with your soul's evolution. The Pleiadians say, treat these moments like sacred ceremonies. Fast if you're called. Meditate in silence. Journal what comes through. Ask your soul, what am I ready to release? What am I ready to receive? What truth is rising that I can no longer deny? And then listen, because you already know. It's all within you. Every answer you've ever sought, every truth you've longed to remember, it lives inside your being. You are not disconnected. You are not lost. You are returning. You are returning to the wisdom of your soul, to the memory of lifetimes beyond this one. to the purpose that burns like fire beneath your skin. You are here to transmit light, even when the world seems dark. You are here to hold the vision, even when others forget it exists. You are here to embody love, even when fear screams louder. Because love doesn't shout, it emanates, and your energy is louder than words. The final message from the Pleiadian High Council is this: you are not waiting for a savior. You are the one you've been waiting for. You are the timeline shift. You are the frequency upgrade. You are the prophecy fulfilled. You are the light returning to Earth through human form. And the mission? It has begun. You are now being called to anchor into your power like never before, to align with your truth without compromise, to recognize that your soul chose this exact time, this exact place, and this exact body for a reason. You are not here by accident. You are here by design. The stars remember you. The earth supports you. The Pleiadians walk beside you. And the universe within you is ready to rise. So rise. Rise every time you doubt yourself. Rise every time the fear creeps in. Rise every time you remember that you are so much more than a name, a role, or a body. You are light in motion. You are the echo of stars. You are the bridge between galaxies and Earth. And your time is now. Welcome back, dear soul. You never truly left. You only forgot, but now you remember. And nothing can stop what comes next.
Thank you for watching. If this video resonated with you, please hit the like button and leave a comment about how you feel. I appreciate your time, and if you are still with me, please subscribe to our channel. You then receive updates on new videos that will provide you with Pleiadian messages, ancient knowledge, and much more. Your contribution stimulates our cosmic research, and we are incredibly appreciative of your being here. And never forget that we are always here for you and wish you the best possible life, filled with success and happiness. I hope you have an amazing day. If you have watched until the end, please respond with MMM, Master Motivational Mindset, so we can connect.